Greetings, suns and moons, and of course I have to welcome back all my stars. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscription button. We would love to have you on this healing journey. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all that have donated. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Thank you for the bookings. I have been overwhelmed. I appreciate all the love, the comments, the sincerity. Okay. If you would like to book with me, or if you have already booked with me and you are waiting on a reading, I appreciate your patience. I'm getting through, okay? We are all going through a time of ascension right now, so all of us are experiencing some sort of, I heard trauma, but yeah, okay? But we're going to go ahead and get into this reading, all right? I have already called in the appropriate guidance, protection, and coverage needed for us. I just ask that you be, all right? Some parts may resonate with you, some parts may not. Take what's for you and leave the rest, okay? Again, I want to say thank you to all that have donated and booked with me. If you would like to book with me, my email is oracleoftheether@gmail.com. and only at oracleoftheether@gmail.com. Do not be scammed by anyone in the comments. You know, you got these people wanting to offer to cast spells to bring people back. Don't fall for the shenanigans, okay? Let's be respectful. All right, yeah, this is energy work that we are in, and there's a lot of scandalous individuals going on, going around. So yeah, going on, obviously. All right, so we have the blood. So this is going to resonate within everyone differently. All right. We have someone definitely moving to a higher level. Now, this could be a higher level commitment as far as a job, a commitment with yourself, the divine. All right. We have games being played. I see the divine feminine in the building. Ether, why am I here? Show me what it is I need to see. We have the masculine. What about the masculine? There's some sort of truth surrounding this masculine and possibly their heritage, their lineage, okay? I'm hearing DNA. Okay, some of you may be finding out, getting blood work done, possibly DNA, or you may be finding out that, I heard blood poisoning. Somebody could have blood poisoning. Okay, that's going to resonate differently with everyone. Someone could also be doing blood work. Okay, I also heard iron deficiency. All right, so we are in the energy of the super moon, pink moon, and all of those moons. Okay, they're all just moons, is big and bright and full. All of these are metaphors for what's happening inside of us anyway. Okay, some of you could be dealing with cancers or Pisces, but it doesn't have to be. This is about energy. This is also the full moon, super moon, pink moon. This masculine could be captivated by someone's beauty, I'm hearing. But I feel like this masculine has a lot that they want to express. This is divine feminine energy. Someone is definitely working on their coins, working on their skills. I heard skills to pay the bills. This could be surrounding a marriage, okay? Or some sort of bond. This is sticking out here. Why is this here? I'm being dark. Yeah, curses. Okay, so this masculine could be under some sort of curse. If you have watched a reading specifically and it resonated with you regarding blood work, if you see any similarities or hear anything that may be similar in these readings regarding ritual work, this may resonate with you as well. There's something that is a secret I'm trying to figure out, okay? I want to know more. I'm being told to keep going. Ether, show me what it is I need to see. Okay, so this is a union. Some of you is a soul contract, soul mate. Someone is not wanting to fight for this union, this contract, this job. Whatever it is something that was obviously toxic to this masculine, okay, with the union being here, shaking hands with someone that has hidden agenda. Yeah, what is this person creating? What is the secret? So something was done. There was some spell work done. Okay, I'm getting that. Okay, here, distorted feminine or distorted masculine energy. Okay, so yeah, so the secret is, okay, distorted karmic, whatever, you know, you watching. Okay, if it's not you, don't take offense. Okay, because I get negative energy sent to me all the time. You know what I'm saying? People try to slow down messages, but it, you know, there's only so much you can do. All right. I heard everybody ain't capable. So the distorted feminine or distorted masculine that could be watching this, whatever you had, whatever gifts you had is fizzling out, okay? Yeah, you were popping at some point, okay? You may have did a lot of things in the shadow. You may have also caused a lot of transitions, okay? This is why you are being taken out the game. So yeah, you may be upset, but you watch me anyway, and you already project negative energy towards me. So I'm thankful for the collective that I have, because we are very powerful. And just as much hate I get abundance of love. So yes, distorted feminine or distorted masculine, your energy is toxic. The unions and everything that you have at this moment is very toxic. The things that you are doing in the shadows, everyone is aware of. There are more people that are becoming more popular, becoming more aware and drawn towards tarot. You know why? Because it's about energy. People gravitate towards the truth. So there's someone doing magic, spell casting. They could have possibly even gotten a reading from me, or tried to book a reading with me, or even sent me negative energy. This is someone that watches me. They do it in secret. All right. So it's going to be an interesting reading. All right, when I get pulled to the table in the middle of doing personal readings, I want to say to those that are waiting, thank you for your patience. Try to remain patient with me, okay? Because spirit, the ethers will shut everything down, okay? And I won't be able to do any readings. So why is the masculine here? This is involving an Aries or a Gemini, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Stick around, because it could be a Taurus as well, okay? Strong Gemini in this reading, but for me as a reader, this is indicating a soul contract. It could be one of a higher vibration, of one or of a lower vibration. This is a mixture. Some parts may resonate with you, some parts may not. Take what's for you and leave the rest. If it's not you, then hey, let it fly. Someone is aware of a soul contract, okay? Possibly with the Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. This could be a masculine that has Gemini in their chart. This could also be someone that is on the cusp for Gemini and Cancer. And I do hear Pisces as well, and they could have this in the moon. We have Taurus energy here as well. I feel it. All right, so they could have Sun, Cancer, Moon, Sun, Cancer, okay, Sagittarius, whatever it is. This is someone that is very egotistical. For some of you, with the Chariot being here, especially if this is a Cancer male with Sun or Sagittarius in their Sun sign, as well as Pisces, okay? Yeah. All right, so this is someone who's very egotistical, very shattered. I'm hearing they need a Reiki cleansing, but they probably don't even know what it is, and if they did, they probably wouldn't believe it anyway, okay? This is someone that's very judgmental. This is someone that if you try to give them some advice, they'll probably look down on you if it's not attached to about $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 or $100, okay? So with Pisces being here, this is someone that has an addictive personality, and we see the Emperor in the shadow. Aries, Taurus energy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, because this could be a Pisces acting very nonchalant, it's all about me. I hear gigolo. Somebody's dealing with the self-proclaimed gigolo. This is also someone that's in the public eye. They could also work for the Justice Department, okay? This could definitely be someone that has Moon and Taurus or Aries, Leo, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Cancer. There's also Capricorn here, right? Capricorn is indicating a completion of a cycle for someone, possibly for this masculine. Somebody may also be doing some astral traveling or some physical traveling, especially if they are a Pisces. Okay, someone has a lot of addictions with this Neptune and Capricorn being side by side. Okay, so whoever this person is, they were resistant to change. We seen the Emperor in the shadow aspect. This is someone very domineering, okay, very possessive, narcissistic. Why is the Moon card here? Ether, show me. Ooh, okay. Well, we have justice in the building. What you say, what you say, what you say, huh? Yeah, it's a secret. The manipulation, it's a secret. All the stuff that these people have been doing, they think it's a secret, all right? But it's not. So what's been done in the dark shall come to the light. Ether is here. I am your tour guide. I will be escorting you to justice. So we have someone's fate being sealed due to black magic, manipulation. This could be gossip, evil eye, spell casting, manipulation. We seen blood work earlier, okay? Someone is forcing their hand. Manipulative person. Could be a Sagittarius, Gemini, or a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. They could also have that in their moon sign. We already seen that. Somebody's going to resonate with that Sagittarius energy. Somebody's going to resonate with that Gemini, Cancer, Libra. This is going to resonate with all that this resonates with for your own reasons, right? Okay, I'm here. I don't have to prove myself to no one. I don't know if you said that to someone, okay? Or if that's my guides telling me to say that to you. If you feel offended, I don't care. What is the secret? Someone is moving forward, possibly this Cancer with the victory, okay? This is justice in the shadow form. What does justice in the shadow form look like? Somebody being pulled into court, traffic tickets, bills, debt, foreclosures for somebody. I'm hearing possible repossession. The fool. Somebody feels foolish. This could even be somebody being locked up. But there's definitely a victory here, possibly for a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Cancer, because someone did not have all the information about this Cancer here or this Pisces. You could be doing this magic, Cancer, Pisces, or someone could be definitely doing it on you. This is a 50-50 reading. Why is the secret here? What's the secret? What's the secret? Ether, show me. Okay. Show me. Someone's stability, trying to shake someone's foundation, trying to send fear, projection, negative energy, demonic sources, sorcery, whatever it is, you're not skilled at it, and whatever it is stuck with you. Ta-da! That's the only thing that you happen to manifest. We have Capricorn here in the devil energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Fear, rejection, materialism, things that has been done in the dark. The spell work, possibly it being sent back, someone not liking what they're hearing. Of course, they're not going to say it, because then you'll be exposed, right? Secrecy. Or you'll go under a fake account. Yeah, someone's stability. Trying to mess with someone's stability with spiritual narcissism, perhaps, with the Hierophant being here in the shadow aspect. This is someone that uses religion and throws it around. This is someone that's very versed on the Bible, I'm being told, however, is selective, right? This is someone that has a shallow surface interpretation of the Bible. They don't really know the hidden meaning of it. This is someone, I'm hearing theology, but this is someone that could also have this is someone that may have a certificate to be a pastor, right? But this is someone that only went to the surface level. And everyone knows that the real teaching does not happen in the school. The real teaching happens when you are 666, stable, breathing, with those 6 neutrons, 6 protons, and 6 electrons. But Spirit said, I don't know you. You are not of me. And you're being exposed with the Wheel of Fortune being here. Someone doesn't like it. Okay, I feel like somebody's going to be exposed by their counterpart. Possibly a third party. Somebody could also be having a foreclosure, having to move. Again, because this person, ooh, their eyes were bigger than their hands. Greedy, 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 greedy. Possibly, wanted more than multiple lovers. They couldn't juggle it. This is somebody that was just too busy. I feel the energy of someone getting this distorted feminine pregnant. I feel the energy of someone meeting their match. Why is resistance here? I think this divine, this divine being, or this distorted feminine. What can I say? This is karma. I mean, if you are a divine feminine watching this, and this may relate to you, or divine masculine of a higher vibration, this is actually someone working with you, not against you. You just don't know it. Why is resistance here? Either show me what it is I need to see. Ooh, yeah, this Aries resisted this calling. Possibly an Aries, could be a Taurus, Libra, but it doesn't have to be. But I'm just saying, somebody was resistant. And whoever was resistant to this new beginning with this Empress, they not doing too good right now. I feel like this Tower is you, divine feminine, right? I feel like the Tower is your abundance, you stepping into this Empress energy. Even if you are a masculine, this is if you are a masculine, you could be a Aries masculine, and this could be resonating with you. If you are in this energy, you are in the energy of receiving, okay? The only way you would be a masculine in this energy is if you were the one that was having all this negative energy sent towards you. Maybe you're a healer, okay? Some of you divine masculines are tarot readers. Why is resistance here? That's a very small few. Why is resistance are in the cult? Okay, maybe you could even have had some sort of this is a channeling history and religion. Okay, I'm like priest in a jailhouse. That's random, but that's going to resonate with someone. Okay, so someone was resistant to closing a cycle, cutting cords, possibly with a third party. Okay, so here we have the divine masculine wanting their true partner, a higher level commitment. Now, for some of you, this is a divine masculine that may very rarely, okay, has a divine feminine that may be karmic, okay? And what I'm feeling like, if that is you, divine masculine, that is dealing with the divine feminine that's karmic, you may be choosing to go with your higher level soulmate, okay? Some of you went within. You may have been stubborn, okay? Some of you have multiple soulmates to choose from, okay? Multiple. It could be a choice between a Gemini and Cancer, a Taurus for some of you, a Aries, a Virgo. Okay, for some of you, you have a choice between somebody's masculine has a choice between, and they're holding back too. Someone that could be like religious and someone that's a spiritualist. Okay, with the Strength card here, possibly somebody that has two different Leos. That's very rare. You could also have a child with one. Okay, for some of you, this is just one person holding back. You could have children with them. You may, okay, for some of you, you are divine feminine. You have a child with a soul mate. Those of you that are divine feminines that had a child with a soul mate, you may have gotten kicked out or had to relocate. It was unstable. That was not your child's father. I repeat, is not your divine masculine. That's not going to resonate with everyone. And for somebody, it's vice versa. Some of you are dealing with two people. Okay, a male and a female, and a divine masculine. Okay, and there's some sort of transformation here. Some of you are bisexual, and it's a woman. Okay. Oh, let's see. Why is the... Okay, Okay, so we have peaceful amongst thorns. Yes, most definitely. This is someone that has found some sort of peace in the chaos. This may also be someone that's a chaos magician, someone that does chaos magic. Okay, this is somebody that lost their self and their purpose. Why is the World card? Okay, yeah, calling the storm in, and it's interesting that I stopped at the 12th house, which is Pisces energy, indicating the end. Okay, secrets coming out, self-undoing, secret enemies. Somebody is very resistant to a cycle closing, divine masculine or divine feminine, or others. Okay, so this is someone that's constantly passing judgment, constantly doing magic on you. This is someone that's childish, or someone you could have possibly met in your childhood. Okay, you forgot who you were with this person. They could be a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could indicate somebody that you just have passion with, a sexual attraction, or something tangible, something you could touch, taste, or feel. Oh, yes, right. All right, we're hiding your true self. All of this masking of energy, alone in the world, and the black flower fragrance. This is someone that doesn't know how they show up in the world. They're not coherent, I'm hearing. Okay, this is somebody that uses sex for love. This could also be someone that may have had some sort of molestation as a child, okay? So this may be a taught behavior. Someone's definitely regretful. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in the shadow? Revenge, yeah. So, yeah, you sent out some negative magic, okay? If you don't want to hear about magic, I don't care, get off my channel, okay? Because your magic ain't gonna work here. All right, so yeah, guilty regret because somebody sent out some negative energy. All right, for those of you that were protecting yourself, it worked. Some of you didn't even have to do it. Okay, for some of you, it's your masculine that's sending you protective energy. Wonderful masculine. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, someone is not happy. And this is someone that uses tarot to cast spells on people. This is someone that has been doing it for a very long time. This masculine is watching. They're very much aware of what this person is. Look at that. They're very much, this is masquerade for those that don't see it. Okay? The mask has fallen off. Okay? The mask has fallen off. Okay? I want to know, what did this masculine find out with the sun being here? This masculine became aware of something. Ether, show me. Ooh, that's too many. Show me. Fated to suffer. So you became aware that this was just temptation. This was just something, sent to keep you off of your path. Okay? For some of you, this is a masculine female. Okay? Queen of the world. Possibly an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Oh, yeah. Envious and glutton. Okay, for some of you, you're masculine and you opted out for your soulmate. You were very attracted to this feminine. This is someone that is in the public eye, but this is someone that is just too beautiful for their own good, okay? Some people can be cursed with beauty, all right? This person was very envious, gluttony. There's nothing you could do for this person to make them happy. In any given case, that's the lesson for you to learn, okay? We all have different lessons to learn this lifetime. Peaceful among thorns. This is saying, you have to make peace with the shenanigans here. All right. We have the child I was meant to be. Yeah. Okay, that's a That's a confirmation of this masculine realizing that they had a parasite apparently on them, right? They was fated to suffer because they was always being tempted by low vibrational thinking, low vibrational people. And then we have the horse. What is that? You know, I always forget. Okay, y'all, my stars already know. Y'all already know. Colorless angel. You know what's riding for this person. So, yeah, you know, I mean, downcast pride. I mean, this is somebody that will call you out. You know, if you're not dressed appropriately, this is somebody that they feel is appropriate. Say you know, this is somebody that judges people by their clothes. Like, this is somebody that's not woke. They think they're woke. They think they're upper class. I heard echelon, upper echelon, but they're not. Okay. They're very jealous, very envious of a divine feminine or divine masculine because you captivate in whatever you're doing. And it's like this person has to go and they're showing me, what is that, little Uzi Vert? Is that person that got the little diamond thing looking like a super saiyan, you know, ding, looking like one of them avatars with a thing in his head. You know, just do too much, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I mean, has life really gotten that boring for you? I mean, it's not nothing else you could think of, right? All right, so yeah, moving right along. If you don't like the fact that I called him out on his shallow BS, overinflated, I need a hug, nobody liked me as a child, envious gluttony, then this is not the channel for you. Why is Earth here? Ooh, child, just came out and folded. You see how I just folded? I don't know if y'all seen that. Okay, it was just like a story, an untold story. So we have the 10th house. Okay, so it's a secret. Well, they think it's a secret that they, you know, they were trying to knock you off your feet with the magic. Okay. You know, this is somebody, if you are in the public eye, you are, or you work public service, okay? You don't necessarily have to have a platform. Maybe you are somewhere where people admire you a lot. You're just very powerful. Maybe you just in the neighborhood, people just see you and they like Norm. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just don't like that. Your friends don't like it. They don't like you, but they ain't gonna tell you though, because it's something that you have that they want. And that something that you have that they want is the reason why you have to close the cycle and you have to know who to give your energy to. That's what this is right here. That's what I say. That's what I say. What is the outcome of calling? This feel like this is about to just chuckle down. Every time I do a karmic reading, things get to falling and everything. Only when I do the karmic readings for the collective, though, not for, you know, people that booking, you know, don't feel some kind of way. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to these people that don't care. These people that don't care about how they show up in the world. Calling in the storm. These people that just force themselves on everyone and everybody, and they don't like the fact that the world is changing. Oh, Shaquille. We've been singing the shackle on them thieves. So why did that song come in? No, I don't know the words, okay? All right. I'm that generation. But if you know the words and you know the song, the shackles on my feet, yes, I used to be in the church. That's what I got. That's good. That could resonate with somebody. Ooh, I hate when the glue be showing like that, but let me try to hide my hands like a crab. I am a Cancer. Okay. I'm done embarrassing myself. Somebody's in their thoughts about you. If y'all can see my glasses, they tilted to the side and she like looking like Urkel. Okay. Hades. Yeah, y'all know this the devil, right? I mean, And what he got? A freaking apple. Okay, so, I mean, oh, my battery went low. Child, what the hell? Okay, that's a sign. All right, so, I thought, that's a sign. That fucked me up. All right, so, and I'm saying an apple a day keep the doctor away, but I mean, you know, I'm gonna eat bananas for about a week. Okay, Angel of Sky, Kwame, Kwame. Okay, equanimity. Okay, I would stop it, and look that up. But y'all can look it up. You know, by the time this is uploaded, I probably looked it up already. But you know, I don't know. Moving right along. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's equality. You see the light keep going off, right? But this is about wisdom. Lord of the riches. Somebody's fated to suffer. This person is in their thoughts about all their negative BS. Okay? All the rotten apples. It's inevitable. It's like, I mean, the devil is like, don't blame me. You ain't got to take the damn apple. You know what I'm saying? Just get over, you know, the 3D. Like, it's time to ascend. Like, these are people that don't realize. Like, these are people that's stuck in 3D. Oh. With motherhood, ferocity, and creation. Oh, all right. Mother of creation. Somebody coming through with some ideas and some, you know, some shmish, bam, boom. With the completion, the support, and expediency. Don't come for me. Okay. Warden of this. There go that energy, that jailhouse energy. Somebody is very much trapped. And, you know, we all know that this is my jailhouse card. It's no big, you know. So I feel like, you know, your BS, whoever is calling in the storm, not happy. I mean, you know, Debbie Downer, sour puss, negative Nancy, you know, you just, I'm making a joke out of it, but people's like really doing some really, nasty stuff to people. Like really trying to take people out, like for real, for real. And what I'm saying is that you're being watched. And, you know, atonement is the word of the day. So we have the Red Shepherd. Just reward, evaluation, and respite. Master of the Great Hunt. Authority, the hunt, and natural balance. Okay, what did I say? All right, there's going to be a victory here. There's going to be a completion, most definitely. So let's get some more messages. Let's see. What is happening here? Tell me why Saturn is here. Why is Saturn here? Ether, show me. Ooh. A blast from the past. Okay, so apparently somebody that you was like, come on, bruh, or come on, sis. Don't try to play me. The cycle is over. They're going to call you, okay? Somebody going to call you, and yeah, most definitely something, could be a Scorpio with the Grim Reaper. No offense, but you know, yeah, whatever. This relationship is over. No second chances, and grow and transform your life. Okay, so yeah, this is the messages that Saturn has. You know, Saturn is the father of the zodiac. Saturn comes to give us structure, discipline, boundaries. Oh, I think my son just said shut up. Y'all didn't hear that. Why is the 12th house here? Oop, taking out the trash. Finally dumping that loser. Cutting ties. Emotional clearing, self-love, and spring cleaning and healing on the 12th house and karma. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. At the bottom of the deck, it cut to the sunshine. Yeah, you have to let that go before you can become this dragonfly and just fly off into the sunset. Ooh, and possibly towards a wedding proposal. That's what's coming for you after you complete this cycle. Why is the 11th house here? 11th house. Freedom from these toxic people. Mall crawl, yeah, this is definitely somebody that you hang out with, someone that you could possibly do a lot of shopping with. You may even treat these people, okay? On the hunt, retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasantly surprised and a happy find. Okay, on a side note, yeah, some of you may find out something about a friend that you may have recently went to the mall with. Yeah. This may be a clarification for somebody if you've been thinking about your friends association. Are they keeping something from you or someone? Possibly Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Yes, they are. Teasing here. They could be flirting, sending photography, sexting with your partner. Okay? Ooh, that's a scandalous one. Somebody might find evidence on somebody's phone of that too. You may have already found that out in the past. For some of you, this is happening currently. Like, this is something that's going to be revealed. Yep, girl with popcorn. Going out. Excess. Escapism. Little regard for consequences. Creating a mess and not paying attention. Yeah, we all know Virgo is like, you know, that's the magician energy, right? That's why I said, yeah, this is the person, you know, these people here. Somebody's friends, frenemies, somebody you possibly travel with. Some of you may have went on vacation with these people. Personal power. What's the message for personal power? Okay, so yeah, this is regarding a twin flame union. This is about bringing balance. Some of you have to sacrifice these people. This could also be your person. They may be realizing they have to, you know, get a new circle of friends, possibly a new job. They may even have to cut off some family to bring balance to a situation. This may be something that they are actively doing for some of you. This came out reverse. What is this? Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Oh, the chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So yeah, someone is trying to take their personal power back here. Your twin, obviously. But, you know, somebody's doing some incantations, some rituals. There's some things that's being done in the dark, okay? For others, there could also be a secret separation or some sort of, yeah. For some of you, your twin could possibly have a third party that they're cheating with. So this is the multiple, like they're cheating on you because you're the twin, but technically they're not cheating, but they could be married, but then they're cheating on their wife or husband. Yeah, reckless behavior. Self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Yeah, some of you, this is what your twin is dealing with, whether if it's a male or a female. So they have to take their personal power back from a narcissist. This is something that was destined to happen. This person could also be famous. They could also be traveling. They could have a significant other that's home and they take care of the kids and they're extremely bored and they're extremely spoiled. Why is your destiny here? Me and my ego. Pride or fear in the way and not contacting you, but thinking of you often and replaying over in my mind these events. And yes, it was destined to happen. Whoever ghosted you, let them stay a ghost. Yes, they loved you, but what's love got to do with it? In the famous words of Tina Turner. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, staying in, night in, your space. A moment alone, a partner is busy, free time, or mental vacation. Yeah, because whenever this person is alone, whenever their significant other is there, they do a little thing. They do things with a chicken. Okay, alluring, seductive, enticing, mysterious, threatening, vindictive, and rebellious. Yeah, this person does not. Maybe they are aware of tantric. Maybe they do it to f with you. That's what I'm getting and hearing, and what I'm being told. This person is knowledgeable of sexual manipulation with energy and masturbation and all those things, and how you can draw people in, and they do it. Okay, they do it. They like it, but there's going to be a tower for that person. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you later.